Concerns remain high after the Veterans Hospital in Leeds was included on a proposed list of U.S. veterans facilities that were recommended for closure.
Now members of Congress are fighting back. Western Mass News reporter Matt Satilli joins us live in Springfield with that story. Matt?
Well, Jordan and Chris, Congressman Richard Neal is our guest on this week's taping of the Western Mass News program, Getting Answers. And he thinks saving the VA hospital from closing is possible.
It's clear they're a long way from making a final determination on this. And my hunch is that if we do enough lobbying and aggressively make the case for what has been a stellar performer in the VA constellation, that we can turn this back.
Congressman Richard Neal speaking out on Western Mass News Getting Answers, offering insight on what would be the first step in preventing the Veterans Hospital in Leeds from shutting down. Last month, the U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs named the facility as one of 3 they recommended shutting down, due to what the department is calling significant maintenance issues, investment requirements, and engineering challenges. But Neal tells Western Mass News he doesn't believe a decision is imminent.
They have no immediate plans, by the way, to close it. That was mere speculation. The people that are in charge of making the implementation of this decision, they haven't even been assembled yet. Really? So I think that they're a long way off.
We reached out to Timothy Niadlik, the director of Upper Pioneer Valley Veterans Service, who talked about what he's hearing from the more than 2,000 veterans the hospital serves.
A lot of them are very concerned. A lot of relatives have been very concerned.
Niadlik also expressed his concerns about the timeline for a final recommendation to President Biden by 2023, saying if there's no immediate concern, why is Leeds on the list?
The recommendation from that VA commission has been in the works for over a year, and they're supposed to put forth the final recommendations to the president early next year. So once those recommendations in place and they review it 2 or 3 times, the ball is rolling. It's going to be too late.
The director, who oversees 26 towns in Franklin County, mentions not only would the closure impact thousands of veterans, he adds it would also effectively pour $50 million invested by the DA down the drain. As for how he'll continue to inform the public about the ongoing situation.
And every time I have a public event, whether it's an outreach event at our senior centers or a Memorial Day or a Veterans Day, I'm surely going to mention that.
If it is closed, VA recommendations suggest relocating veterans to Newington, Connecticut or Springfield, which Niadlik say would impact existing plans to build an outpatient clinic right here in Springfield. Live in Springfield, Matt Satilli, Western Mass News.